Hi, welcome to Simmery P. Are you looking for an easy and tasty lentil soup recipe? This is one I make all the time. It's kind of Italian inspired because I've got basil, thyme and oregano and tomatoes in there. It's got chunky sweet potato, courgette, and I throw in some kale right at the end and it's super delicious. It's great to meal prep on the weekends and pop in the fridge, and then if you want a quick dinner during the week, you can just heat it up. So if you'd like to see how to make my lentil soup, come with me and let's see. So the ingredients I've got in my lentil soup recipe today, I've got a can of green lentils that I've rinsed and drained. I've got some zucchini chopped up or courgette, 2 small onions chopped, 2 small sweet potatoes, some celery, garlic, a tin of crushed tomatoes. I think there was, 3 small carrots, salt and pepper. We've got some spices here, basil, thyme and oregano. And I've got some passata or tomato puree to add into it. And because I'm making it vegetarian and vegan friendly, I'm using vegetable stock cubes. But if you didn't want vegetable stock cubes in it, you can add chicken. But I've prepared my stock pot at the back here. So I've popped in 1.25 litres of water and crushed in the 2 stock cubes. So I've just prepped that ready to go. And I've got some fresh basil to add later on. So the first that we need to do, I'm heating up my cast iron pot here. And I need to drizzle some oil in the base of that. So it's roughly about 1 to 2 tablespoonfuls of oil. And then once the oil's heated, then I add my onions and let them simmer and get sauteed for a little bit. I've been watching Dr. Greger's videos. He's got a website in America called nutritionalfacts.org, and he talks about the health benefits in this video of lentils and how out of all the beans there are, they've got the most nutritional value. So they're jam-packed full of goodness. So I think lentils are great. You can have a Mexican, Italian style, salads, stews. A lot of people are worried about the gas. I find that over a period of time, your body kind of gets used to eating lentils. Anyway, I think my oil's heated up. So I'm gonna add in my 2 small chopped onions. We'll toss them in our oil, then cook for a few minutes. I also find that if some of your carrots or vegetables are going a bit soft in the fridge and you want to use them up, adding them into a soup is a good way to not waste them. So just cook that for a few minutes. So next we're going to add in our garlic. I'm just using freshly chopped garlic. I've got 2 cloves. So again, we'll just saute that for a little bit. Then we're going to add in our celery and our carrots. So it's about a cupful of celery. I think it was 4 kind of small sticks left over. And now we can start adding in our spices. So I'm putting a little bit of black pepper. And I've got just regular salt here. I'll put in a couple of pinches of that. And I've got some dried basil. So I'm going to add in a teaspoon of the dried basil, a teaspoon of oregano, dried oregano, and I've got a teaspoon of thyme. Again, if you wanted to put in your own blend of spices, feel free, make it your own. Just let those get fragrant. I'm starting to smell all the spices that are going up my nostrils. So then we need to add in all of our liquids. So we've got our 400 gram tin of crushed tomatoes. We'll pop those in. I'm going to pop in my warm pot of veggie stock. And then we just add in sweet potato and the lentils. And we need approximately 1 cup of passata or tomato puree. You can add more or less depending on how tomatoey you like your soups. Bring our soup to the boil. So all of the sweet potato gets soft for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then once that's looking a little bit thicker, then we'll add our zucchini, and just before serving, we'll add our fresh greens. If you didn't have kale, you can throw in a bunch of handful of baby spinach, and you can also add in fresh herbs. So I've got some fresh basil here I'll add in later. So we're just gonna come back later on. So it's been 30 minutes and our soup is now looking quite thick, and I'm going to add in the zucchini or courgette, and that will just help thicken it up a little bit more as well. So then we'll just cook that for another 10 minutes or so. So my lentil soup is ready, and it's super thick, but that's the way we like it. And if you want it a little bit thinner, you can add more liquid. It looks super hearty. So let's taste it. Maybe too hot. That tastes good. It's not too spicy. If you want a little bit more pepper or some chili in it and to add a little bit more punch, add it in. But I like it just like this. Tastes super healthy. So if you've liked my lentil soup recipe, let me know in the comments below. Write a little message if you've made it, if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you don't want to miss out on any of my new videos, hit the subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you get notified when my new videos are released. And I'll see you next time. Bye.